Loads of people speak English every day, but they've got no idea why their fluency never actually improves. This happens because they can't actually see what they're doing wrong. However, there's a really simple way to fix this problem, and it starts with reviewing your own English speaking skills in the right way, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in this video, so let's get cracking. Hey up mate, and cheers for finding this video. My name is Dan, I'm a CELTA qualified British English teacher, and my goal is to help you feel more confident when you're communicating in English. In English, one of the hardest skills to practice and improve, especially if you're on your own, is speaking. And it's not because speaking practice is difficult, it's actually quite easy. I've got a full video all about it in the description. The problem is, it's very hard to understand what you're doing well and what you need to improve next time. Now, the easiest way to fix that problem is to use a strategy that I learned from a public speaking coach called Vin. He's really good, his link is in the description. But he's got a strategy called record and review. When I learned this in Japanese and started using it, it made a big difference to my communication skills. And today I want to show you how to do it so you can improve your English skills in the same way. Now, before we get into the strategy and how to do it, I want to remind you that you can get my free British English starter kit using the link in the description. It's got a load of stuff that'll help you improve your communication skills for free, so check it out. Now, this strategy is really powerful, but it's really simple. You don't need any special equipment, you just need your phone, and anybody can do it anywhere in the world, right? So, all you're going to need to do is follow these 3 steps: record, review, and evaluate, right? So let's look at the first one, which is record. Now, in this step, what you're going to do is you're going to record a video of you speaking about a topic for 3 minutes, right? The topic doesn't matter. You can choose any topic in the world, whatever you want to talk about, right? The only thing is you must talk without any preparation. We're not making any notes. We're not making a script. We're not thinking about it before we start. We're just pressing record and saying whatever comes to mind. And during this process, we're not looking for perfection. We're just looking for you to talk for the full amount of time. It doesn't matter if you make a mistake. It doesn't matter if the grammar is not perfect. All that matters is that you talk constantly for that 3 minutes about that topic. And once the 3 minutes is finished, you're going to stop recording. And that's it for today. You're not going to do anything else. You're not going to look at the video. You're going to leave it for at least a day before we get on to step 2. And speaking of step 2, this is the most important section. It's the review step. And it's broken down into 3 different kinds of reviews. We've got the audio review, we've got the video review, and we've got the transcription review. So I'm going to break down what those mean. So one day after you've recorded your video, you're going to open your phone, you're going to find that video, and you're going to do an audio only review. You do that by pressing play. You're going to take your phone and you're going to put it face down on the desk so you can't see the video, but you can hear the audio. And during this review, we're just listening for pronunciation. We're not paying attention to grammar. We're not paying attention to vocabulary or anything like that. We're just listening to the words and how they sound. Especially we're paying attention to things like, are the sounds correct? The vowel sounds, the consonant sounds. What about the word stress? Are the correct syllables stressed? What about things like rhythm and intonation and connected speech? This is the stuff that we're paying attention to. And what you're going to do is you're going to listen to the whole video and you're going to make notes about words that were not very clear, or sections that didn't sound very good, or parts where the intonation was wrong. You're going to sit and you're going to make notes about what went well and what went badly. And that's all you're going to do today. So get to the end of the video and make your notes. Now, after you've done that audio review, the next day, you're going to do a video-only review. And we do this by finding the video again, pressing play, but we're going to turn the volume all the way down so we've just got the video and no audio. And during this review, we're paying very close attention to things like body language and non-verbal communication. Are you making eye contact? Are you nervous? We're paying attention to how you look while you're speaking, right? So once again, watch the whole video, make notes about things that you think are good and things that you think are not very good, and that's all you've got to do for the video review. Now you might be asking, but Dan, at no point Have we talked about actual English? And that's where the third kind of review comes in, which is a transcription review. This is where we take the audio and we basically write down every single word that we say. You can use an AI thing like ChatGPT, upload the audio and get it to transcribe it so you can see the words written down. Once you've got that transcript, then you're going to go and you're going to look through it for anything like grammatical mistakes or where you've used the wrong word. This is about the accuracy. So you're going to go through and you're going to analyze exactly what you said and you're going to look for mistakes. Once you've found those mistakes, you're going to add those notes to the notes from day 1 and day 2, the audio and the video review. And by the end, you've got a full list of things that you need to work on. And once you've got that information, that moves us on to step 3, which is evaluation. In this step, what we're doing is we're trying to identify the biggest problems, the biggest behaviors that are causing issues, right? Everybody makes mistakes. We don't need to worry about every single mistake, but we're looking for big mistakes that are causing big problems for us. For example, if you always use the wrong tense, that's a big problem. That's something you need to focus on. If you always mispronounce vowel sounds with "o" in it, that's something you need to focus on. If you're never making eye contact and you're always like this when you're speaking, this is something you need to practice. So we need to identify what these behaviors are, and then we need to put them in a list of priority. Which things are the most important to fix now? And this is because we can't fix everything at once, so we shouldn't even try. We need to put them in a list of which is the most important. We're going to start at the top, fix that first, and we're going to move down the list as time goes on. So once you've got this list of things that you want to improve and you've put them in order of how important they are, it's now time to put together a practice plan to help you improve those skills. So let's say at the top of your list, you've got connected speech, right? So you're going to go and you're going to find out how to improve connected speech and how to practice it. And you're going to put that into your practice routine. Maybe the second thing on your list is that you want to get better with conditionals. So you're going to go and you're going to research conditionals and how to practice it and put it into your routine. And for the next, month, 2 months, 3 months, you're going to practice the skills on your list. Nothing else, just focus on those skills. And if you need a bit of help setting up a study routine and practicing these things, don't forget you can get my BritSpeak starter kit using the link in the description. It's got a bunch of stuff that will help you build that routine and stick with it so you can improve your communication skills. And it's totally free, so get it now. Now, after you've practiced those new skills for a couple of months, it's time to see if there's been any improvement. And the way we do that is by starting the process all over again. We're going to do another round of record, review, and evaluate. We're going to check the progress from the first time we did it to this time to see if things have improved. And then we can evaluate again, come up with a new list of things to practice, and do that over and over again. And if you do this, you're going to improve your English so much more quickly, and you're going to feel more confident and fluent when you communicate in English. And if that's your goal, why not check out one of these videos on the screen? I'm sure they'll help you out with your English journey. But that's it for this video, mate. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back again with another one really soon. But until then, look after yourself. See you there.